Hello everyone, welcome back. Raptor here. Give me one sec. There we go. I always like to have the OBS thing on my other screen just so I can make sure everything is going alright. That, you know, sounds are still coming in and stuff like that. So today, or this episode, we are going to be going down toward Demon Ruins. So we'll level up first. That's only given us one now, so is that. So, Vitality it is, I think. Alright, we want to go to Firelink Shrine, turn in our Firekeeper soul to the Firekeeper there to upgrade our Estus Flask. And then we're going to warp to the... Can you warp to Demon Ruins? Oh god, I didn't even think about that. I don't know if we got that bonfire that's right there either. Let's see what we can do. Let's just turn in this first and see where we can go after that. Reinforce. Perfect. So we should not have that Firekeeper soul now. Yeah, cool. Let's see. Yeah, I did not think about Name of the Princess. No. Daughter of Chaos. I think that's the closest one I can do. So cool. We'll fight Ceaseless. I know we could do the Ceaseless cheese. Well, it's not. I guess it's not really cheese. It's more like Ceaseless intended quick kill. But where's the fun in that, right? A lot of people, I see where they're coming from. A lot of people say Ceaseless is not that fun of a boss. I sort of tend to agree that he's not terribly interesting, but I think the... Congratulations, whoever that was. I think the, like... There's still, like, skill involved with it. I don't recall the one time I fought him. I don't recall it to be very, it didn't seem unfair, other than the wide hitboxes that, are there. The hitboxes are definitely much wider than the model would have you think on a lot of his attacks. But, excuse me. I think that's, I mean, once you learn that, I think once you learn that, the fight is relatively fair. We'll fight him the normal way. Let's see. I'd be wearing, I think I'm good on all fronts. Lava, I think the lava looks much better than it did before. There's still the slight amount of bloom that gives it just enough, like, oomph, just enough character. But then they really darkened, like, they darkened it, and then not only that, they just, like, improved the texture quite a bit as well. I think that looks great. Let's see, Ceaseless. How are you looking? So this is sort of interesting. They toned down, and whether that's, I don't know if that's a side effect or on purpose, Ceaseless looks a lot darker as well. Like his, and I'd be curious if we die, I'll look for it. I'd be curious to see what his tentacles look like from afar, because in the original game, like, there were these bright, like, spider legs, essentially, sticking out of the, you know, just kind of twirling around in the air and stuff when you first see him. So I'll be curious to see. Do we have fast roll? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I'd be curious to see what that looks like. But Ceaseless definitely looks darker. I think it looks better. I think that's better. But I think that's probably also what's it called? That's subjective, right? I think this looks better. I maybe would like to see his tentacles to be a little brighter, but again, subjective. Let's get this fight started, shall we? Oh, I didn't realize that that dealt damage. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna heal. Can we get an attack in here? Oh yeah. Okay. Woo! Okay. Perfect. Alright. Alright. We're already halfway done. Perfect. What is this? What is this? Okay. I know he has one where he like attacks several times. Don't kick. Okay. One more attack and we should be fine. Okay. I think he commits relatively early. Yeah. Easy peasy. I guess with the plus 15 weapon and the level that we're at, what level are we? I haven't even checked. 79. That's bound to be not a terrible fight. I think when I fought him, I'm trying to remember when I fought him on my first playthrough. I think before Sen's Fortress. So I definitely was not as strong, and of course I didn't know how to optimize my build either. So you know, I was probably, you know, very under-skilled at that time. I think, was it before Sen's Fortress? I'm trying to remember. Because if it was before Sen's Fortress, then I would have done it immediately after Quelaag. But the reason I thought Sen's Fortress and not after, like, I thought like, oh, after Quelaag, and I was like, no, it wasn't after Quelaag. It was before Sen's Fortress. But as far as I know, that's the same time. So the one thing, did I? No, maybe it was after Anne Orlando. I'm trying to remember if I remember seeing that orange gate before. The orange gate down there. I'm trying to remember if I remember seeing that. God, I really wish I had my first playthrough recorded, but that's okay. I think once we do Dark Souls, I may potentially branch out in other games. I want to do the Darksiders franchise. I want to do Witcher. I want to do Salt and Sanctuary. Just games like that. So we'll see. We're gonna come here. We're gonna do that area once we get the orange charred ring. But we'll come over here first. So there's a couple other franchises that I want to do at some point as well. I think potentially Darksiders. After, ow. Okay, sir. Yeah. Okay. You can stagger him off one hit. Wow. It's really cool. That's something like that is a really cool, like, way to show the player how far they've come. Putting like bosses from the early game as regular enemies later. And I think they only do that with Capra. Oh no, they do it with Bell Gargoyles as well. So yeah, Capra, Taurus, and Bell Gargoyles all get that treatment. And I don't know if these are any different than the Capra demon you fight originally. No, bad. Bad Capra. So, I think personally, Capra demon is one of the coolest enemies in the game. Coolest looking enemies in the game. Oh. Like, it's like a, cause it's like a person, it looks like some person from like, some like village guy, like it looks very Asian, I guess. It's like Asian horror. Or I don't know if that's the right word. Like Japanese horror, maybe? Asian. I think Asian's a little too general. Yeah, like it looks very Japanese. Like a lot of this game, maybe not necessarily, but the Capra demon in particular, like, it just looks very Japanese, which I think is really cool. It's like that, kind of like Resident Evil 4 a lot. Has like similar like you know, village. God, it's insanity just two-shotting these people. Just absolute insanity. All right, can we level up? Yeah, we can. So we're just gonna throw more into vitality. I don't know if I want to be doing endurance as well, but I think we're fine so far on endurance. I mean, we get, what is it? Fire looks so good. We get the medium roll if we put on our shield, but usually if we're using our shield, we're either blocking, in which case we're probably not rolling as much, or repairing, in which case we're not rolling as much. Hello. Alright, this goddamn Microsoft account notice is on my... Oh my... No! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Okay. I've never seen that grab before. That's fantastic. Alright. We'll just two-shot you. How about that? How's that? Green Titanite shard. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Come here, Taurus. Stagger him. Nice. I don't know how stagger works. I don't know if it's damage based or if it's like if there's like a separate value that determines how much things stagger. Oh, that was way early, but fine. I would imagine there's a separate value. Perfect. You guys dropped some decent Titanite shards. Excuse me. Oh, whoa! Hey. Uncalled for, sir. Down with you. think I iframed through it. A lot of chunks from those guys. Large flame ember. Ooh. How about that? Almost got grabbed again. Just run around him. Perfect. Yeah, that area is frightening when you first go through it. Just like, well, okay, It's a lot easier when you have, magic. But, oh, I missed an item up there. I have to go get it. I have to go get it. I'm gonna go get it. But yeah, I mean, I always say how I had magic and all this, but just the way I was on my first playthrough, I was constantly conserving. And for me, that's normally, like, I normally conserve a lot. Oh god, this is weird. I normally conserve a lot when I don't know when I'm gonna be getting things again, right? So I basically, the only time I used humanity on my original playthrough was when I needed to kindle, and I'd always kindle once. I never kindled beyond once, just for the 10 Estus. I barely. Can I move, please? Thank you. I barely, and like I conserved a lot of spells because I was like, for me, I used the challenge trident, as I mentioned, until I got them in like greatsword, and for me that was, I don't know when I'm going to be able to refill my spells. Like, I don't know when the next bonfire is. And I was like, and I can try to take these guys with my melee weapon. That's what I did a lot. And, you know, although, like, if I got to a hard spot, or if it's like some guy was annoying me, I could easily just spell him down. But there were a lot of things that I did without spells as well. In hindsight, like, if I were to do another spellman playthrough, God, how do I get down from here? I'd probably use a lot more. I'm gonna miss. Okay, I mean that's fine. We don't need a lot of Estus to fight. What's his name? Whatever his name is. Demon Fire Sage. Stray Asylum Demon Fire Sage. I will say that reusing the like Asylum Demon model essentially for 3 different bosses, and then literally reusing the same moveset for 2 bosses, is, I think, is the laziest part of this game. A lot of people say Bed of Chaos. I think Bed of Chaos is a bad boss, but oh god, let's get away from that. It's a bad boss, but I think most people don't like her on the principle that yeah, that's gonna hit me. On the principle that it's a really, dude, come on, no, you're not allowed to do that. Literally just spamming the same ability. Dude! Yeah. Oh. Just stop. Just stop. You're gonna... Okay. You're gonna frickin' explode all over me. Oh! That's a delay. Heal again. We're fine. Woo! Demon Fire Sage is much more health than I expected. Boop. Boop. Alright. Not too bad. What do we got? Demon's Catalyst. Humanity. Congratulations, person. Alright, we're gonna head up and grab the 1 or 2 items that are up here, as well as grab the shortcut to Daughters of Chaos. Or Daughter of Chaos, not Daughters, I guess. And then we're gonna head down to the Centipede Demon Bonfire. Get behind these guys. Soul of a Brave Warrior. And up here. And one of these guys alive. Oop. And I don't think there are any items there. Yeah. So I wonder, because obviously when you first get here, right, this elevator is here, right? So at what point does this elevator move down to meet you when you're here? That's an interesting question. Oh god, that's not the direction I want to go. Go down here. Centipede Demon should be fun. I think I always like fighting him on the middle platform, so I'll probably just do that. So I say I always. I think, pretty sure I've only fought him once. I guess a lot of the like I said, I've watched a lot of Dark Souls 1. After I played it, I was like, I want to see every playthrough ever. So I've formed a lot of opinions based on what I've watched, and less so on what I've played. So yeah. A lot of people go off to the right with Centipede Demon, but I like to fight him. I think I'll go in the center, like I did on my original playthrough. We're just gonna level up. Yeah, it's gonna dump into vitality here. Cool. All right, guys. That is a perfect stopping point. So, I think keeping these short kind of helps them be their own contained little things. Going past this is another part. It's like another logical part. So we're gonna keep it separate. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.